Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is the last Monday in October, October 27th. Can you believe that? That means Christmas is less than 2 months away. That's kind of scary too, isn't it? It looks like the top of my head's cut off. There we go. Let's turn it up so you can see the decorations. There you go. Okay, hopefully let me know, say hi that you're on. Let me get over here so that I know I can see. Hi, Roseanne. Okay, and there we go. All right, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We had a wonderful weekend. It was busy. We went Friday up to my father-in-law's, and then Saturday is our annual, and I think this was the 9th year, could be the 10th year, that we have done Merwin Chili Fest the last Saturday in October. We started it when my father-in-law went to Arizona, and then it was everybody's way to say goodbye to him when he left for the winter. And he doesn't go anymore, but it's continued as a tradition. Started out just my husband making chili over the campfire, and it has progressed into, we had 6 pots of chili hanging this weekend over the campfire, and then other snacks and goodies, and I made some apple crisp. That was yummy. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Then I left yesterday and went over to my dad's and spent the day with him, stayed overnight, and he baked his first apple pie without my mom. So that was wonderful. He was so proud of it, and he did so good with it. He made me lunch Saturday, and then I had soup for him for dinner Saturday night. So it was a good time. I enjoyed it, ready to be home and back into doing things, and this is just not going to stay. I forgot to look and draw names, so I will be doing 2 drawings, and the winners will be getting parts of the Spooky Halloween designer paper, okay? I've got a full package here, so I'm going to cut it into pieces, and I might do 4 of them this time and just ship it out. So I will try to get that in the mail tomorrow so that you guys have it early. But some of the prints and things can be used for things other than Halloween. So it's adorable. And I'm sure we all have lots of Halloween projects and things that we can do even after the holiday, right? This Friday is Halloween. That was one of the things on Saturday. Some of the younger kids, there were 6 nieces and nephews, or grandkids, nieces and nephews there this weekend. And so, 4 of them, I think, dressed up in costume for Halloween so Grandpa, great-grandpa could see them. My youngest grandson, who will be 15 on Thursday, his costume was a chicken or a rooster, and it had like a little blow-up motor in it. It was so funny. I mean, we all laughed. We did the chicken dance with him, had a good time, just crazy, silly fun. Okay, so prizes will be coming. Make sure that you like, tag, friend, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff so that you get notifications when I'm live. I apologize. I started a post to remind everyone that I was going live, and then I forgot to post it. So it was still sitting there when I went to go live tonight. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts. Okay, so tonight's project, let's see. We have 4 more days of the Join Special. For $35, you can choose $125 in any product that you want. So that is a fabulous deal. You would become part of my Beehive Stampers community, which is wonderful. I've got some fun new things that we're going to be starting this next month. So having some new people would be fabulous. Okay. I think there's some new online exclusives and new kits coming November, must be the 4th, I think. Okay, so watch for those. I haven't seen sneak peeks of those yet either. The online exclusives I have, and I've got some fun new goodies. But okay, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and get you flipped around here. Let's get this camera so that it will work on this, right? Yeah, that's a little high. Okay. Let's get you back up here. Hi, Peg Franks from Iowa. Thanks for joining. Okay, so for Fall Fest, and I had shared this project before, pictures of it, but This is what everyone at Fall Fest got, and got their embellishments were all in it. And I had several requests. What are the dimensions for that? Can you show us how to make that? So I told them then it's probably going to be a Monday Night Live. Obviously, it's a little late for Halloween, so we're going to make a Christmas one. And it opens up, and then you can put all kinds of little goodies inside there. You can peek through and see. Great for adults. You could put like a Christmas towel or pot holder or something inside of this. Some note papers. You could put some cards inside of it. You can put candies and treats inside of it. So, okay, I'm not going to do measurement. I'm sure I'll probably holler out some, but my intention is not to do dimensions right now. I will get a PDF put together yet tonight. That will be attached to tomorrow's blog post. So if you have not subscribed to my blog, stampwithpeggy.com, make sure that you do, so that you get the emails every morning when I post something on my blog. Okay. I will try to go back and also include the PDF in the Facebook post. Sometimes it doesn't let me. Okay. But I'm starting with 6 5/8 by 9 1/4, scored at 5/8 of an inch from each end. So 5/8 of an inch and 6 inches. Okay. Turn it, and you're scoring it at 2 5/8 and 3 1/4. Then we're just going to snip in on the ends, and then we're going to fold it on all the score lines. And it looks like, well, that's just a crazy piece, isn't it? What stamp set do you think I used for this one? Put that in your comments. I want to see what stamp set you think I'm using, unless you already saw a sneak peek sitting there. Okay, so now I forgot my glue. Darn it all. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put some glue on these small tabs. Hi, Susan. Okay, I'm going to fold up. This is the back of the box. So I want to attach those small tabs right there. We're going to squeeze it to make sure it's attached. Okay. Make sure it dries good. Then we're going to attach these side flaps to it. Well, okay. There's one. And there's one. And we're going to close it. So get your finger, get your bone folder, whatever in there to make sure that it touches. And the silly looking Santa and Snowman, can't remember the name. The one you used last week, that would be Festive Friends, and you are correct. Okay. All right, there's the base of our box. Okay. Now, we've got the lid for the box. And this is 2 3/8. Yes, 2 3/8 by 6 5/8. Okay. I've scored it at a 1/2 inch. Nope. At 5/8 and at 6 inches. And then this direction, I scored it at a 1/2 inch and 1 1/8. Okay. We're going to cut this top little corner off completely. And I'm going to angle in this 1/2 inch. That's the part that tucks into the box. Okay. So we want to reduce a little bit of the bulk. Wouldn't it be good if we could just do that to ourselves? Okay. So we're going to go in like that. Then we're going to cut the rest of the way down on this tab. It's a 5/8 by 5/8 inch tab. And we're going to angle cut again just to get rid of some of the bulk. And then we're going to do the same thing over here on this side. All right. Then we're going to get rid of all this bulk for all these little scraps. Okay. Then we're going to fold this one on all the score lines. Make sure you burnish it well. Okay. All right. Now, I have a piece of window sheet that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So it's the same width as this. Okay. So we are going to put a line of glue along one end and attach it to our lid. You don't have to go all the way up to the top. In fact, I think, yeah, I've got enough. So I don't know, about an inch or so. And you want to make sure that it sticks really well. Okay. Now we're going to turn it over because this is going to be the front part. We want this down inside. So, and this is a great reason why you're using green glue. By the way, those who ordered adhesive sale, it came in, so I'm getting it packaged up. It'll be ready for pickup tomorrow. Okay, I'm putting it also, so I put it at the bottom here, and then I flipped it over, and I put it on each side here. Okay, so we are going to tuck this inside, and then these flaps here are going to line up at the top. And you want to make sure that that crease okay, and then you're going to go over here on the other side and you're going to do the exact same thing. Teresa Binder, I think this is one of the things that you wanted measurements for. So again, I will be posting those. It'll be in tomorrow's blog post. Okay, now remember we have glue down inside, so we're going to turn it over. We're going to stick our hand down in there and make sure that it attaches really well down in there. And that's it for the box. I mean, it is really super simple. And I need a little more glue up here. And now I got enough that it's going to ooze out, right? Hi, Linda. Okay. All right, then we just have to decorate and make it pretty. You can do whatever you want. So I am using the Christmas Tags and More designer paper. And it's this particular sheet has like 6 tag things on it. And I'm using the green gingham side. And I've got a piece of garden green cardstock. Because of course, we need to have layers, right? Hi, Susie. Okay, so again, I just did it 1/8 of an inch. I know you guys hate 1/8 inch measurements. You can make yours 1/4 of an inch. Okay, then I'm going to attach it to the front bottom of our box. Like that. And again, I'm going to reach in there. You can use like a block down in there. You can use your bone folder if you can't get your hand down in there or you're not comfortable with that. You just want to make sure that that seals really good. Okay, then for the top, I'm going to do the same thing. I have a strip of garden green and another strip of designer paper. Is Annie on tonight? I can see Annie making these. Okay, who else thinks they're going to give this a try? Great for like office gifts. You know, if you want to give to the people in your office, throw some fun little treats and things in there. A little package of cookies would fit in there. Okay, again, we're just making sure that that's sticking down really well. Okay, that's cute just like that, right? It really doesn't matter what else you do to it. Okay, but then I cut a circle with the stylish shapes. So we're going to attach that. Hi, Jeanne. Okay, now it's up to you. We can put Creepy Santa on there, or we can put the fun little elf. Isn't he fun? And I forgot there's a tree die cut too. Or is that too much? I think so. I think I like? So Santa or the elf? You guys decide. All right. And then I do have a tree die cut too. So we could just kind of do that. All right. I really do love me some small boxes. Great treat box. Yeah, Teresa, that's what I thought you had said. So it's like awesome. Okay, you guys are saying the elf, and I'm kind of with you. I just kind of, again, Santa's great, but Santa's a little creepy. Kind of looks like a haunted Santa a little bit. I know I'm not supposed to say that, right? Okay. So we're going to pop him up with dimensionals. Oh, yay. Jan, you like it too. Wonderful. But just think of all the different things that you could put inside of it. Okay. So we're going to do that. We are going to pop this up. Susan says Santa is creepy. I don't normally, for the most part, you guys know I am pretty honest with how I feel about some of the products sometimes. In general, I love all of our products. Absolutely love them. But every now and then we get one that, okay. So I think we're going to do that. And then maybe we'll add that right onto the front of it. We'll put some little dimensionals there. Okay, let's get some small pieces. Elf for the matching green. Okay. All right, so let's get a dimensional there. Then we'll put one on that side. Then I think I need some smaller yet. And we'll go here. And then we'll try to cut a little one for up at the top. Okay. Did everybody get their fill of football yesterday? And then baseball Friday night, baseball Saturday night. Tony's going to watch baseball tonight. I'm like, ugh, sports season. Okay, well, I need to move that one. So let's pop a little one down here in the corner. Sorry, I'm going off screen. I hate that. Well, it's fighting back. Okay, we're going to take this one off because it's overlapping the red a little bit, and I don't want to have that pop up right there. So instead, we'll do this. And of course, I've got overhang. Okay, and then I think we'll just do that as it's kind of poking through. Okay, up at the top, instead of the stamping like I did last time, I pulled the Christmas ephemera pack of words. So, I don't know, what do you think? 'Tis the season or Merry Christmas? Kind of wanted something that filled the space a little bit. And then we're going to pull in the traditional sequins. Okay, so which do we want? 'Tis the season or Merry Christmas? Okay, we are going to put a gold sequin on top of the tree as our little star. And then, okay, we're going to add, and we're just going to, oh, you know what? Let's put some ornaments on the tree. Merry Christmas, Deb says. Merry Christmas, Roseanne says. Okay. And we'll add one down here. We're just going to put decorations on our tree. There's a 'Tis the Season. Oh, we're all over. Okay, That works. Merry Christmas. 'Tis the season. Merry Christmas. Okay. Yep, Merry Christmas takes up a little more space. Now, this ephemera pack is awesome because it's stickers. Okay, so you just peel the backings off. It's the first time we've had them that have been stickers. Now, of course, you know me. It's got to be dimensionalized. So even though I peeled those backs off, oh, get it off my finger. Aren't those gems fun? My dimensionals. Okay. So we're going to cut some pieces. And we are going to add those. And because I took the backing off, it's sticky, so I will add a few more dimensionals than I might otherwise do. Although you guys know I like dimensionals, right? Okay. Now, let's get those off and put this onto the front. Good. I'm glad you guys are liking it. It is really fun. And as you can see, it's very fast. It takes a full sheet plus a little bit of cardstock. And you can get 6 boxes out of 1 window sheet. So you can dump some powder on the sticky. Exactly. Sometimes if you don't get enough dimensionals on, or if you don't want to, if you take your embossing buddy or a little bit of baby powder on a cotton ball or something and put onto the back of your sticker. So you just pounce it around on there. That will get rid of the sticky, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now I think we want some scattered over here also. Let's go with the biggest ones. I think I want red down there. We'll add gold up here on each side of that. And then let's just throw a couple of red ones down along there. Ta-da! Your little ends fold in, and then your tab folds in to keep your little treats all inside. How fun is that? Okay, so cute. You already have my mind ticking on what to put in it. Good. And that's on my way back from my dad's today. I almost stopped at the dollar store, but I figured they probably really didn't have Christmas stuff out yet. They're probably still dealing with the Thanksgiving things, but it's about time to go do that. In fact, I forgot my sheet upstairs. Tonight yet, or very first thing tomorrow morning, I will be posting out my 12 days of Christmas, which are 12 packages, some with product, some with pieces to create projects. Some of like the boxes, and like there could be supplies to make one of these, and then a couple of treats to go inside of it. Not everything is packages like the Halloween one was, but everything kind of builds and coordinates on itself. Okay. So it's a blast. That the deadline though is only next Monday. So you only have a week to sign up, excuse me, for the my 12 days of Christmas. This is not the Stampin' Up one. It's my 12 days of Christmas. I believe it is $60 for pickup or $75 for shipped, because good old postage. I'm pulling up my flyer on my computer. Yes. Okay. And there is a Google form that I will put in the link so that you can go to it to sign up for it. But those who have done it in the past can tell you how wonderful it is. Oh, thanks, Chris. I do love 3D projects. They are my absolute favorite. Yes. Okay. So watch your email. If you're not already on my email list, message me with your email address so I can add you, and I will be sending out the sign up for the 12 days of Christmas. Okay? You guys have a fabulous week. Don't forget to get your October card sketch card in. Right now we have 13 entries and you still have 4 days to do this. Okay, so let's take care of it. All right, you guys have a great week. I will see you next Monday. Bye.